Okay, welcome everyone to tonight's game between Hopkins and Sanders. Both teams have just run onto the field, and so I believe we're just about to get started. Hopefully the rain will hold off for most of the game, so at least you can get the game in. Right now it is. So cross your fingers for that. Looks like Hopkins is going to kick off to Sanders to start the game. There's a flag on the opening kickoff. Looks like a false start or legal procedure on Hopkins. So back it up and we'll kick off again. Take two on the opening kickoff. Short kick. Was touched by a Sanders player in their scrum for the ball, but it looks like Sanders will maintain possession. It's be first and 10 on Hopkins' side of the field at probably about the 47-yard line. And if you haven't been with me before, my yard lines and yard estimations are very rough. So take everything with a grain of salt. It'll be first down and 10 for Sanders. That first down run will probably be about a loss of 2 or 3 yards. They're back at about the 50-yard line. So it'll be about second down and 13. There looks to be a struggle on the handoff there for Sanders, which let Hopkins get into the backfield in a hurry. So they're backed up to all the way on their side of the field, probably about their 41-yard line. Or no, they just move the ball up a little bit, call it about the 44-yard line. Still, it's going to be third down and very long. Let's estimate somewhere between 15 and 20 yards. Quarterback's going to keep it. And it will be another loss on the play. That did not fool Hopkins, and now they're all the way back to probably about the 37-yard line, where it'll be fourth down. In all likelihood, I imagine Sanders will punt the ball. on 4th down and very, very long. That does appear to be the case. The punt is coming. It looks like that punt was blocked. It was indeed blocked. Hopkins will have very good field position for their first drive at Sanders' 22-yard line, roughly. Very good start for Hopkins. Their first possession. With about 4:48 left in the first quarter. First down to 10 for Hopkins. At the 22-23 yard line. Stoppage in play. I think the refs, I heard a ref say they were having some sort of clock issue. If you've been with us before on streaming issues, or streaming before, that seems to be a regular problem. With clock issues on every game, it seems like. Anyway, I think we've got it fixed now. Clock is rolling. First down, a short completion to about the 20-yard line. I'll say roughly about a gain of 3 or 4. A second down. Run play on second down, which will not gain anything. In fact, they might have lost a yard. Looks to be the case. They're now at the 21-yard line. It'll be third down in maybe about 7. Clock continuing to run. We're down to 3:13 left in the quarter, if the clock is to be believed. Kimmy might want to take that with a little bit of wiggle room. There was obviously some illegal movement before the snap. We'll see who they say jumped first. Still in for the signal. Looks like they're calling it on Sanders, so that should help Hopkins' case a little bit on this third down. That will push it out to the 24-yard line, and now be about a third down and 3 yards. Quarterback keeps the ball, but not very much of a gain. Maybe got down to the 15, maybe 16-yard line. So it'll be 4th down and short. Call it a 4th down and 3. This will be 4th down. And there was movement again. We'll see who moved first. Looked like Sanders moved to me, but I'm not the official word on the field. And they are calling it on Sanders, and if my math is correct, that should give Hopkins the first down. I'll wait till they officially move the chains to confirm that. And that is... no, I think they're still calling it fourth down in like inches. Not even a yard. If the chains are right. No, it was a first down on that last play. They were just slow with the chains, which was what I thought it was. So that was a first down run with maybe a gain of 1. So it'll be second down and 9, which would equate to basically a... oh, nope, I stand corrected. They can get a first down without a touchdown. At about the 1 yard line is the first down line. Apologize for the poor video quality. I don't know why it's especially fuzzy today. The first down run, and again, not much happening on that play. I think they lost a yard. Back to about the 10 yard line. It'll be third down again. Call it third down and 10. Down to a minute in this first quarter, still no score. Sanders went 3 and out on their first possession, and this is Hopkins' first possession. That is a completion, and he's still charging a fumble out of bounds at about the 1 yard line. He didn't quite break the plane, but I think that'll be enough for a first and goal at the 1. That fumble went out of bounds, so Hopkins should maintain possession. And it is indeed a first and goal at the 1. Hopkins got 4 chances to punch it in 1 yard at the to get into the end zone to take advantage of the good field position they were given. And the quarterback will keep it and walk into the end zone for a touchdown. With the 2-point conversion upcoming. So they were indeed able to take advantage of that blocked punt. Timeout on the field called by the ref. At least I thought there was. Maybe not. We're lining up to go for the 2-point conversion. They're throwing into the back of the end zone, and it looks like he was able to catch it right as the first quarter clock is coming to an end. At least I thought he caught it, but the score is only reflected as 6, so maybe he didn't catch it. Apologize that corner is the farthest corner away from me, so my view is not very good. We're judging the official scoreboard. It's 6-0, so I guess that 2-point conversion was not complete. Regardless, this is a touchdown. And we will begin the second quarter with a kickoff back to Sanders for their second possession. Switch sides of the field, so maybe it's not quite the official end of the first quarter. If you weren't with us earlier, that we're having some clock issues between the refs and the people running the clock, so I'm not 100% sure the clock on the scoreboard is correct. So we will take everything with a little wiggle room. Not sure what the holdup is. Not sure what the holdup is. I'm just as clueless as you are. Looks like everyone is in position for the kickoff. Oh, we are indeed having clock issues. They put some time back on the clock for the first quarter. So I think they've got the clock straightened out. They put 9.3 seconds left on the clock. After that kickoff, which will be the actual end of the first quarter, the Sanders will get it for their second possession on Hopkins' 45-yard line. Hopefully now they've gotten their clock issues straightened out and that will be the last delay. But who knows? This will be Sanders' second possession as they switch sides of the field. They went 3-and-out with a blocked punt on their first possession, which set Hopkins up with very nice field possession, which they took advantage of for the touchdown. I believe we're still having clock issues. They started running the clock before the first snap, so I have a feeling this is going to be an ongoing battle today. So all of my time calls will be based off of the scoreboard, but it sounds like that may not be the accurate time, so bear with me, everyone. I put the time back on the clock, so we got the full 8 minutes in the quarter for first down and 10 for Sanders. To run around the edge. So sorry for the zoom in and zoom out problems where you can see it all. But at the end of the day, that was a nice first down run that took them all the way down to the 35-yard line. No, 25-yard line, excuse me. Try not to be zoomed in quite as much so we can see the whole play. Let's see, first down and 10 at the 25-yard line. It'll be a very similar play, and if it's just about as successful, Sanders will have it now first and 10 at about the 11-yard line. So again, it looks like a situation that Hopkins will have, where they'll have a first and 10 very close to the goal line, but they can get a first down without a touchdown. Again, I apologize. The picture's a little fuzzy. Another run play. Hopkins players are saying they got the football, and that is indeed what the refs are conferring. It appears that a fumble has occurred and Hopkins has recovered it. So Hopkins will get the football deep in their own territory. I think they'll be setting up right at about the 7-yard line. Again, 6-0 Hopkins. We're in the second quarter. 6:48 and winding is what it says on the clock. But again, with the clock issues that we've been having today, I'm not sure how accurate that actually is. That run play lost several yards. They're back to about the 3. Probably about a loss of 4 on the play. Second down and about 14. Back to very deep into their own territory. I see that the scoreboard on this stream says it's 8-0, but the scoreboard in the stadium says 6-0. I apologize for the confusion. I'm not sure which one is accurate. I think the 6-0 is accurate. So I apologize for the confusion. Short completion has taken the ball down to about the 15-yard line. I think that makes him about 2 yards short of a first down. Actually, they haven't moved the down markers or anything. So maybe that last play did not count for some reason. I'm not sure if there was a penalty called and I was not aware or what. But they backed him up to about the 2 or 1 yard line, so there must have been some sort of penalty on that last play. So putting it about second down and 14 or 15 at the 2. Sometimes they call penalties and I do not see them, so I apologize. Run will give them a little more breathing room. Back to about the 5, but it will still be third down and long. Called about third down at 12. Like there was movement again by Sanders. We'll see if they were drawn off. And they are calling it on Sanders again. So that should help Hopkins out a little bit with 5 more yards. Looks like the ref is putting the ball now at about the 10. So that'll make it about third down in 7 or 8 instead of the third down and longer they had before. Sure, and they're doing a double pass, but that ball looked to be tipped at the line of scrimmage, so it didn't quite make it to its target. So that pass would fall incomplete. That will make it 4th down. See what Hopkins decides to do. And it looks like they will send punting it on. About 4:04 left on the clock, according to the scoreboard. Again, the scoreboard here. The scoreboard here was just updated to 8-0. So The Game Changer app was correct. The scoreboard here was not. So with that 2-point conversion, the mystery is solved. He did catch the ball. That ball was, the punt was mishandled by Sanders. There was a fight for it. I think the initial indication is that Hopkins was able to pick it up. So an unconventional way to move the football, but it worked. So I believe it will be a new set of downs for Hopkins at about the 41-yard line. Turnovers have helped Hopkins greatly in this game so far. Again, we have confirmed the score is indeed 8-0 with about 3 minutes and 42 seconds left in the half. First down and 10 for Hopkins after the muffed punt. Be another run play. But there seems to be room here for this one. Nice gain on first down, probably about a gain of 6 or 7 roughly. Again, all of my yardage predictions are estimates. Put the ball at about 47. Be second down at about 4. Pass is incomplete, but there was a flag thrown, which is probably going to be pass interference or holding on the play as the receiver was dragged to the ground. And it is called pass interference on Sanders. That call was fairly obvious. So that should move Hopkins up 15 more yards with a new set of downs after the penalty is applied. They're calling pass interference again. I think we're trying to figure out where to put the ball and set the chains. Everything's been a little slower operation today, but now they're moving the ball. It's now on Sanders' side of the field, and they're going to mark it out about the 42-yard line. So it'll be first down and 10 after the penalty. Another pass attempt. I believe that ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage, so it falls incomplete. Clock stopped with about 2:05 to go in the half. Hopkins trying to drive and get more points to extend their 8-0 lead. Timeout was called on the field before this second down play. still having clock issues, as you might be able to see. These clock operators seem to have a case of premature starting of the clock. Because that seems to be the case a few times this time, where they start the clock before they're supposed to. They're going to put 2:01 on the clock for the second down snap. So second down and 10 for Hopkins. Short completion, and after the run after the catch, he will get a first down. Probably a gain of about 13 or so. The ball's going to be at about the 25. But it will be a new set of downs for Hopkins. Movement again. Looks like Sanders might have jumped off sides again. That is indeed what they are going to call. It'll be about the third or fourth time this far in the game that Sanders has jumped off sides. Greatly assisted the Eagles today. Should make it a first down and 5 at about the 20-yard line now, with about a minute and 15 left to go in the half, if the clock here is right, which, as we've experienced many times today, has not been. It will be first down and 5 at the 20. The quarterback was able to get rid of the ball before he was sacked, so it will just fall to an incompletion. So that should make it second down and 5. The clock, I believe, is continuing to run after that incompletion, so we're still having clock problems. As you might be able to hear some of the yelling back and forth of stopping and starting the clock. Right now the clock says 48 seconds. But again, take or leave a few seconds on that with all the clock problems we've been experiencing tonight. Still 8-0 Hopkins. Second down and 5 at the 20. 48 seconds on the clock. High snap, but the quarterback's able to get it away, but the throw is just a little too long for the receiver. Make it third down and 5 from the 20. With about 37.7 seconds left. Was short on third down. I'm not sure if it was tipped or not, but regardless, it does fall incomplete and will bring up fourth down with 33.1 seconds left in the half. Hopkins have one more chance. I believe both teams still have timeouts. The scoreboard is not accurate with how many timeouts each team has, so I can't tell you how many they have. But just by mental counting, I don't think either team has used all 3. So I believe Hopkins does have timeouts they could use. But we'll be 4th down and 5 at 20. That ball is complete, but he's got 5 yards to run, and he will not get it. He'll go back maybe to about the line of scrimmage. So that will be a turnover on downs, which does stop the clock. Sanders will get the ball back with 17.2 seconds left in the half. So a long drive aided by a muffed punt for Hopkins, but no points to show at the end of it. But it did show up a lot of clock. So we'll be 1st down and 10 for Sanders. We'll see what they come up with to do with limited time on the clock. A whistle, I believe a timeout was called. Or not. A flag has been thrown, so I'm not sure why. They're calling an illegal substitution on the offense. Sanders must have had one too many men on the field in the huddle. So that will back them up 5 yards. Put them at about their own 15-yard line. Still 17.2 seconds left. We'll go with a run play. He's still going around the sideline. Sorry that you lost him there towards the end with the zooming, but he made it to about the 35. To maybe see the top of their heads, I apologize. The zoom was a little too far in. But we'll be 1st down and 10 at 35. There's only 7.4 seconds left in the half. Sanders still down by 8. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Don't know why the video just decided it wanted to end on me. Luckily, it ended towards halftime. Just to let you know what happened while the video was gone. Wasn't much happening there. Didn't miss any scoring or anything. It is halftime now. Hopkins is leading 8-0. Halftime usually lasts about 15 minutes or so. We'll keep the stream on. Hopefully it will behave and not cut out again. But just hang tight while we wait for halftime to be over. looks like we're getting ready to start the second half. Hopkins should be receiving the football since they kicked off to start the game. Again, I apologize for all of the technical difficulties at the end of the first half. Luckily, he only missed about 1 or 2 plays. So cross their fingers that the stream will behave itself in the second half. I think teams are just switching sides of the field to do kickoff right now. Hopkins leads 8-0. He will receive the ball to start the third quarter. Will back Hopkins to about the 31-yard line. So 1st and 10 from there. First down run, Hopkins will pick up about 7 or 8 on the play. Take it all the way down to the 49. There appears to be injury on the play. For the sake of privacy, we'll pan away from the injured player. Just starting the third quarter, only about a minute into it. Hopkins has the ball, already leading 8-0, looking for more. Very interesting game where most of the offense has been created by turnovers. On Sanders' first drive of the game, there was a blocked punt, setting Hopkins up with very good field position. Hopkins on their possession after that was able to get a touchdown, and that has been the only scoring so far. It's also been a stop where Sanders was close to the goal line. Hopkins was able to stop him with a fumble. And looks like the young man is able to walk off under his own power. So hopefully it's nothing too serious. And we will resume play. About a second down and call it 2 or 3 at 39. Completion will give Hopkins the first down and a little bit more. They're down to about midfield. It'll be first down and 10 from there for Hopkins. on first down. He's able to get the edge. He's able to gain about 7 on the play. We'll bring about second down and 3-ish from about the 42-yard line, now on Sanders' side of the field. So 5 minutes and 39 seconds with a winding clock in the third quarter. Another run play, and that will be about a gain of 3 or 4, which is just enough for first down at the 39-yard line. It will be first and 10. Pass ball's incomplete, a little low for the receiver. So I'll bring up second down and 10. That stops the clock at 4:24 left in the quarter. Pre-snap movement. That was a recurring problem for Sanders in the first half. Let's see if they call it on Sanders. Still waiting for the official word. And it is another offsides on Sanders. It seems like that trend is boiling over into the third quarter. So that will push Hopkins forward 5 yards. Make it about second down and 5, maybe 4 from about the 34-yard line. Short gain on that run. Looks like a gain, maybe about 4. So they're putting it right at about the 30-yard line. That will bring up third down and short. Probably only about 1 yard, maybe even less than that. The clock's still winding, down to 3 minutes and 45 seconds left. His first possession of the third quarter, Hopkins has milked most of the third quarter clock so far. And more pre-snap penalties coming up, but I think this one's probably going to be on Hopkins. And that is what they are calling. So this time it is on Hopkins. Somebody got a little antsy before that snap. So that will back them up, back to about 35. So it will now bring up about 3rd down and 6 instead of the 3rd and short. Down, pushed him back quite a far ways, but I believe with forward progress, it will be short, maybe no gain. And they are basically still marking it at the 35, so at the end of all that, it looks like there will be no gain on the play. I'll bring up 4th down and 5. Right now, it's looking like the offense is going to stay on the field to go for it on 4th down. With 2 minutes and 20 seconds left, we'll see if they can keep this very long, methodical drive going. Taking up most of the 3rd quarter with this drive. Sanders has yet to see the ball this quarter. Down, and there is more movement. We'll see if they drew them off sides. And that is an offsides call, so it looks like Hopkins will, I don't know if it'll quite be enough for a 1st down with the penalty, but it will make it, if it's not a 1st down, it will make it 4th down and very short, right about to where they were a few plays ago when it was 3rd down. And it will still be 4th down, but it'll be about 4th down and 1 at 30. So again, another offsides penalty greatly benefiting Hopkins. It's been a common occurrence in this game so far. Down to 1.5 minutes in the quarter. More whistles, but I believe this one is a timeout, and it is. So it'll be a quick timeout before the 4th down snap. Hopkins still leading 8-0. Teams getting back to the line of scrimmage for the 4th down and 1 play for Hopkins. For this first drive of the quarter, which has taken up almost all of the quarter. Down to 1:17 left. And on the snap, the quarterback will keep it, and it looks like it will be enough for the 1st down. He got down to about the 26. So it will be a new set of downs for Hopkins. And the drive will continue. First and 10 from the 26. And there was a fumble on the snap, but Hopkins was able to jump back onto it. But that will cause them to lose about 3 yards, back to about the 29. Bring up 2nd down and about 13. is nearly intercepted, but does fall incomplete. We have 3rd down and 13. Clock stops with about 26.7 seconds left. Again, this whole quarter has been taken up by this drive from Hopkins. We'll see if they can keep it going with 2 more snaps to get 13 yards. Get the ball, and it will be a touchdown by Hopkins on a nice pass from the quarterback. Make it 14-0 Hopkins with a 2-point conversion pending. On a nice drive by Hopkins that took basically the whole quarter. There's 18 seconds on the clock, so essentially the whole 3rd quarter. Now we're lining up for the 2-point conversion attempt. High snap, but quarterback is able to corral it, but the pass does fall incomplete for an unsuccessful 2-point conversion. So that will leave the score at 14 Hopkins. Sanders has nothing so far. There are 18 seconds left in the 3rd quarter for this kickoff. Where Sanders will get its first possession of the 2nd half. Kickoff's corralled at 25. Still on the return. Nice return for Sanders. Taking it to Hopkins' side of the field. They'll spot it at about 46. So that's where they'll set up for their first drive of this half. Down by 14. Clock. It will take us to the end of the 3rd quarter, and I think that is official. We weren't here earlier. We were having clock issues in the 1st half, but we haven't had any so far this half. So I think that actually is the end of the 3rd quarter. So Sanders will start the 4th quarter with the ball on the Hopkins side of the field at about 46. First down and 10 from there. was a fumble on that run play, and there is a ref pointing in Hopkins' direction. So it does appear that Hopkins was able to recover the fumble. At least I saw one ref pointing in that direction. I do believe that is the case. So another turnover for Hopkins. It's been a great benefit to them tonight. And they will get the ball back. Well, Sanders' offense has not left the field, so there we go. Now they are. So I believe that is the official case, is that there was a fumble and Hopkins has recovered it. So they will get the ball back. They've spotted it right at midfield for Hopkins to dig into this new drive. Again, the fourth quarter just started. We're only 9 seconds into it. And Hopkins will get a new possession. And that run play is going nowhere. We lost about 4 yards on that play. Second down and 14. Lose 4 yards, so now on their own side of the field at the 46. Might have said 54 earlier, but misspoke. As I know, there's no 54-yard line. Second down and 14. Throw behind the line. But he will get a nice pickup, gain about half the yards needed. Back to Sanders' side of the field at about the 48. So I'll say it's about a third down and 8 from there. I believe they need to get to the 40-yard line for first down. Let's bring up third down. We are in the fourth quarter with a running clock, so I assume Hopkins is content to take their time between these snaps. Down to 5 minutes and 39 seconds left in the game. Another double handoff. I believe there was supposed to be a throw there, but he ran with it. And gained about 3 or 4 on the play. Take it to about the 46. We'll bring up fourth down. With fourth down and about 6, but we have an injured Hopkins Eagle on that play. So we'll pan away while the medical staff attends to him. Walking off the field under his own power. Looks like he's going to be okay. So again, it'll be fourth down and about 5 or 6. Hopkins has it at Sanders' 45-yard line roughly. And about 5 minutes and 15 seconds with a running clock in the quarter. See if they can keep the possession going to run out more clock. And more movement on the line of scrimmage. It looks like they might have been successful in drawing Sanders off again. In a common occurrence tonight. We'll see what the refs have to say. Oh, no, they are calling it on Hopkins. So this time it did not work. This time it backfired on them. Calling it on Hopkins was a false start. Back him up 5 yards. Back to the midfield. And we'll make it about a 4th down and 10. Looks like they will punt it on that 4th down. There is a scramble for the ball at about the 28-yard line. And we're not sure if Sanders actually ever touched it before the ball was spot over. I do believe Sanders will keep possession regardless of how that worked. Is the case. Will be Sanders' ball at their own 28-yard line. 1st down and 10. There's 4:34 left in the game. Hopkins is still leading 14-0. First down run. Have a nice gain. They're back to the 35. Second down. Along the edge just stopped after a short gain. I believe they have a 1st down, but right now Sanders' enemy is the clock and not necessarily the down markers. Down by 14 with only 3:46 left in the game. We're actually at 32-yard line. Sorry if you're seeing my text message pop up. Not sure if you can see that or not. Initially looked like a fumble on the play, but there are multiple flags thrown on that play. We'll see what the call is. Didn't see the penalty call, but it seems it was of the 15-yard variety against Hopkins. So they are marching it down to Hopkins' side of the field. So it will be 1st down at about 41-42, and they are moving quickly, as is necessary, because of the clock. Sanders doing what they need to do, going quickly and driving. Now they're down to about the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. They're going faster than I can talk. And I think Hopkins just called a timeout to get a little breather from this fast pace. Sorry if I missed a play or two. It's fast play, hard to keep up with. But it will be first down and 10 for Sanders at the 20. Down by 14 points, and there's 3:12 left on the clock. And a flag is thrown before this first down snap. This time it will be an offsides on Hopkins. So make it 5 more yards closer to the end zone, putting them at the 15-yard line with first down and 5. Hopkins starting to lose their composure a little bit. Another run around the corner for a short gain. Got out of bounds about 7. Going out of bounds to stop the clock at 3:03. Again, Sanders needing 2 scores here in the last 3 minutes. Sanders has been down here before, but failed to score after a fumble earlier in the game. We'll see if Hopkins can hold them again. They have a stoppage of play. The refs gather together, though I'm not sure what's going on. Looks like some sort of substitution problem. So I don't see any flags on the play. Still a discussion going on. Again, I'm not sure why. Again, I'm not sure what the holdup is. I don't know if timeout was called or something else. All I know is I saw a Hopkins player run onto the field late. There's still people meandering on and off the field. Not sure what's happening. But regardless, it should be first down and 5 or so at about the 8-yard line. First down, or second down is short. They're still messing with the chain, so I'm not sure where the first down marker is anymore. Regardless, they are on the 8-yard line, roughly. And that run, after a lot of effort, they will get into the end zone. Sanders' first points of the night was 6. Two-point conversion up and coming. And the two-point conversion is successful. So that will make it Hopkins 14, Sanders 8, with 2:56 left on the clock. Still plenty of time for things to get interesting here late. See what happens with the recurring kickoff. Whether there will be onside kick or if they'll kick it away. We shall see. Sanders plays it here. Again, 2:56 left on the clock. Sanders down by 6. Hopkins has been known for long drives in this game, so I would not be surprised if there was an onside kick upcoming. What is attempted. And the ball is still jumping around. And Sanders was able to recover it. Hopkins did have it for a minute, but it's squeezed out and Sanders got the final possession. So that will make things interesting right now. 14-8 being the score. I'm sorry I didn't update on your scoreboard, but it is 14-8. Sanders down by 6. With the recovery of the onside kick, they will get possession back. And the ball will be at the 45. On Hopkins' side of the field. 45 yards to go to tie the game. I believe a timeout has been called before this first down snap. First down and 10 for Sanders at 45. 2:41 left. Down by 6. Another long run for Sanders on first down. They will gain enough for a new set of downs. They're now at the 32-yard line. About 12 or so. Clock's still running. Well, I guess he ran out of bounds, so it's not running. Down to 2:33. Another run on first down. This one will be inbounds. So there will be a timeout called to stop the clock after a very short gain on first down. Ball is now at about 38. Oh, excuse me. That's about a 33. I was checking what yard line we were on. It'll be second down and about 2 after the timeout. Again, the clock being more of the issue right now than the down markers. 2:27 left. Again, I don't know how many timeouts each team has. It's not something the scoreboard keeps record of. So I can't tell you how many more Sanders has to burn. I think I only remember them using 1, so I believe they have 2 left. But that is a complete guess on my part. So second down and about 2. 33. And then a touchdown to tie the game here late. There will be a tackle in the backfield, exactly what Hopkins needed at this time. They will back him up to about the 38. Loss of about 4 on the play. Bring up third down. But more importantly, the clock is still running. We are down to 2 minutes exactly in this game. despite what your scoreboard says. Sanders does have 8 points, only down by 6. Another run. This one more successful. Take him down to the 25-yard line. The run out of bounds should stop the clock at 1:45. That will be first down at the 25. But again, more importantly, running out of bounds stops the clock. But it is 4th down now. Sorry, I lost track of the down markers there. But it is 4th down and about 4. Hopkins needing to stop here. They won't get the first down stop, but they do stop him in bounds to keep the clock going, unless a timeout is called. They're down to the 16-yard line. The clock is stopped. Maybe they stop him on first downs, and now the clock is running. I'm not sure what the rules are for middle school. A gain of about 9 on that run. On the far side of the field, so unfortunately I can't quite see everything as well over there. But I do know he was tackled in bounds. Even a little scuffle was breaking out there at the end of that play. But everyone's separated, and we are in the middle of a timeout, I believe, to stop that clock. It will bring up second and about 2, I believe, according to the chains. But there were flags thrown in that play, probably for some personal foul varieties, judging by the scuffle that took place. Who they're going to call it on, I'm not sure. With 1:15 on the clock, this could be very big in determining how close Sanders will be to the end zone, needing 6 points to tie this game late, or potentially take the lead if they are successful with a 2-point conversion. Sorry, your score has not updated on Game Changer, but it is 14 Hopkins, Sanders 8. I think the refs have finally determined what is going on with the penalties. And a little scuffle at that play. We'll see if it results in any yardage. It's a personal foul on Sanders. And a personal foul is called on Hopkins as well, so that will result in offsetting penalties. So no change in the yardage or the downs, I believe. So according to the down marker, it's about second down and 2 or 3 at about the 8-yard line, with 1:15 left on the clock. Nice tackle in the backfield for Hopkins. We'll stop him in bounds and back him up. He lost a few yards. Backed him up almost to the 15-yard line. Tackle in bounds. So that should have kept the clock running, but I believe another penalty has been called here. I did see someone's helmet come off. I'm not sure if that results in a personal foul for ripping the helmet off. That'd be my guess if I had to make one. As the ref is going over to talk to Hopkins' side of the field. I think he's determining whether they want to take that penalty or not. And it was actually a holding call on Sanders, not a personal foul. But I was right that there was a foul on Sanders, and he was asking if they were going to apply the penalty or not. I believe they are. Yes, they are. They're going to back him up. Getting a little farther away from the end zone, which is where they need to get to. With 1:04 left, I believe it's second down, and they need to get to about the 7 for first down. And They are right now marked at about the 18. Another nice run play on that down. That seems to be how Sanders is making their living on this down, on this drive. But so far it has been mostly successful. He ran out of bounds with 56.9, so under a minute to go. Sanders needing six to tie this game. Timeout has been called, as things are getting interesting here in the end. It'll be third down and about 2. With 56.9 seconds left. Hopkins can get a stop here. He'll more likely win this game. All Sanders needs is to get into the end zone to tie, and if they can get a successful 2-point conversion, they'll get the ahead. Hopkins failing a 2-point conversion earlier in the game. First things first. Sanders has to get in the end zone. Before we talk about 2-point conversions, that is. Ball is spotted at the 8-yard line. It's third down and about 2. But again, the clock is more of the issue here than the down marker. 56.9 seconds left in the game. Handoff along the left side. He's got a lot of room over there. And he will score. That will tie this game up at 14. 2-point conversion play up and coming. Oh, but wait a minute. I believe there was a flag called on that play. The ref was signaling a holding call. That was indeed the call. I missed the flag, but I did see a holding call signaled. So wipe that touchdown off the board. Very big call in this game. It is indeed a holding call. So wipe the touchdown. We are not tied. It's still 14-8. And Sanders will be backed up. We'll see where they put this ball. Looks like they're going to put it right at about 15. Down to 49.3 seconds. And it'll be third down in about 7. And he's close to first down yardage on that run. And runs out of bounds, more importantly, to stop the clock. They're going to put it at about the 6, it looks like. First down. Oh no, they're actually saying, no wait, he did get a first down, okay. They're slow flipping the markers over. Now they're running on the other side. That looks very close to horse collar, which is what they're going to call it. He did tackle him short, but there was a horse collar on the play. So saved a touchdown, but Sanders is going to be sitting very pretty with field position. 37.9 seconds to go. Let's see where they end up spotting this ball after the personal foul penalty and Hopkins with the horse collar tackle. Looks like they're going to put it at the 3-yard line. Looks like there was a fumble right at the goal line. Hopkins indicating they have it, but I haven't seen a referee indicate anything. We'll see what they say. If Hopkins recovers this ball, this game is probably over. I believe Sanders still has the ball, so no fumble on the play. We'll be down at the 2-yard line now. And he won't get it on that play either. Stopped it with no gain. Back to about the 3. The clock is still running. Now it's stopped with 20. Nope, clock is still running. We're down to 17 seconds. And there was a fumble on that play, and they're going the other way. Game over. Hopkins ends with a bang, with a run the other way to score. With a fumble right at goal line. So this game is over. Hopkins with a last-minute heroics stops him right at the goal line, fumble, and takes it the other way for a score. It should make the final score Hopkins 20 and Sanders 8. Very exciting at the end there. Hope you enjoyed it. So we thank you everyone for watching, and we will see you next week.